The Mahabharata is regarded as the Panchama Veda or the fifth Veda, signifying that it encapsulates the wisdom of the Vedas through its stories in a summarized manner. This story gives wonderful insights on the Mahabharata and Srimad Bhagavata's contribution to human psychology, parapsychology, and spirituality. Many years ago, there was a Brahmin who had long wished for a child. At last, he was blessed with a son. But unfortunately, the baby fell ill and passed away within a few days. Overcome with grief, the parents wept profoundly. The child whom they had hoped would grow and bring happiness to their lives was gone. The entire family gathered at the cemetery to mourn the loss, carrying the boy's lifeless body. The Brahmin was heartbroken, constantly reminiscing about the brief joy and playfulness the boy had brought, his heart filled with deep sorrow. As the family mourned, an eagle residing in the graveyard noticed the Brahmin's sorrow and came forth. The eagle imparted wisdom, saying, "What purpose does it serve to sit and weep over a lifeless body? Do you believe your tears can restore life? Mourning over what is now as an inanimate as timber is pointless. The joys, sorrows, fortunes, and misfortunes associated with this body have ceased. Strengthen your mind and heart rather than succumbing to grief. Pursue the path of penance to transcend this sadness. Release your attachments, for nothing in this world lasts forever. The dead will not awaken with your crying. You will merely immerse yourself in ceaseless agony." The eagle went on, "Remaining here will only prolong your tears as you recall the child's playful times. Do not drench the lifeless form with your sorrow. This place has seen many mourners, those grieving for mothers, spouses, and offspring. All must depart from this realm in time. Permanence is not ours to have. How long will you linger in lament? What purpose does it serve to sit before a vessel that no longer stares or beholds?" In the meantime, nightfall approaches with the setting sun. The eagle, unable to see in the dark, harbored its own agenda. It believed that persuading the mourning family to leave before dusk would allow it to dine on the remains. The family, however, failed to perceive the eagle's ulterior motive. Convinced by its apparently sagacious advice, they concluded it was sensible to depart from the cemetery. In doing so, they unwittingly afforded the eagle the chance it had sought. As they walked away from the graveyard, the sorrowful parents met a fox that addressed them with both empathy and censure. "How heartless you are, to leave this sweet child before sunset. You seem to lack compassion for him. Were you not misled by the eagle's cunning words? Who knows, perhaps by God's grace, the boy may yet live. The fox persisted. You must not forsake this child, born of your flesh, without compassion. It is unjust to desert the body of your son. Animals and birds grieve for their offspring with profound affection. How can you, as his parents, depart without a second glance? Life holds the utmost value to all creatures, and although this child has relinquished his, you ought to provide him with your solace. Remain here and lament for him until tranquility settles in your hearts. The words of the fox, heavy with sympathy and guilt, made the parents doubt their choice. Caught between the eagle's rational counsel and fox's emotional plea, they found themselves plunged into greater sorrow and confusion. The fox, like the eagle, had its own selfish motives. If the parents left, the eagle would feast on the child's body, leaving the fox with nothing. But if night fell, the fox would have its chance to devour the body undisturbed. Cleverly, it spoke these emotional words to keep the family there until it was dark. The Brahmin, torn between eagle's rational advice and fox's compassionate plea, grew increasingly confused. Unsure of what to do, he was overwhelmed by the conflicting advices. Overwhelmed by his plight, the Brahmin sought divine intervention, praying earnestly for guidance and solace. Touched by his heartfelt supplication, Lord Vishnu manifested before him. The Brahmin implored for his son's life to be revived, and through the Lord's benevolence, the child was resurrected, endowed with the boon of a lifelong spanning centuries. The fox, whose manipulative words had been spoken for selfish reasons, was left utterly disappointed, realizing that against all odds its deception had led to the very outcome it had hoped to avoid. The family rejoiced, and the Lord's kindness prevailed, saving the grieving parents from further sorrow. Insights on human psychology, parapsychology, and spirituality. Bhagwan Vyasa teaches a valuable lesson from this story. People may try to manipulate us with their cunning intentions, disguising their selfish motives as wisdom or compassion. It is important to remain discerning, especially in times of grief or confusion, and to seek true guidance rather than be swayed by the deceptive words of those with hidden agendas. The Brahmin was highly devout and had completed many incarnations of spiritual practice, which is why Lord Vishnu manifested before him to grant his wish. Srimad Bhagavata delineates the fundamental traits of humanity, stating, "The root of all suffering is sins. The root of all sins is the nature of humans. By nature, humans are inherently selfish, delusory, preoccupied with their own concerns above all else. While some battle for survival, others engage in conflicts fueled by ego, masquerading as prestige. Fundamentally, humans are frail, deceitful, and cunning. They naturally shun pain and seek pleasure, ever watchful for chances to exploit situations to their advantage. The fable of the eagle and the fox vividly demonstrates this concept. The eagle, attempting to appear wise, advised that death is simply a part of life and suggested the Brahmin leave the burial site. However, its motives were ultimately selfish. In the Kali Yuga, the prevalence of such deceitful figures is notable. Spiritual seekers ought to be cautious of these individuals. Modern psychology suggests that human behavior is a random element of life, lacking any particular reason. In contrast, the Veda Shastras assert that every thought, action, or aspect of a person is directly linked to trigunas. Sattvic individuals naturally tend to be good to others. Rajasic individuals are inherently hedonistic. Tamasic individuals, by nature, aim to disrupt others and the natural order of the universe. During times of crisis, the ultimate guidance comes from the divine. Enhancing psychic abilities, such as telepathy, facilitates this divine connection. This process also includes developing one's spiritual quotient, which encompasses spiritual consciousness and conscientiousness. Intuition plays a critical role in this development and can be honed through regular meditation. It is through meditation that one may look inward and tap into the divinity that lies within. This provides clarity about life and can protect us from numerous disasters. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. Tell us what you feel about this video. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you soon.